Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. While Gwen is away, Leo and Dimitri play while Sloan freaks out about Eric's news. On today's episode of Days of Our Lives, Lai and Melinda go on impromptu dates. Dimitri rejects Gwen's attempts when she becomes perplexed, and Sloan becomes upset after learning what EJ and Nicole are up to. Melinda verifies her date will be dressed in a blue blazer with her matchmaker. Lee, who fits that description, enters small bar. She observes Lai take a selfie and check himself out on his phone. It was not in, could it? She moans, not again, but then displays optimism. Might it? They argue until a woman taps Lai on the shoulder as she shouts out to Lai. She introduces herself as his date, Connie Viniski. In the hospital lobby, EJ meets Nicole and discovers that Sloan and Eric are expecting a child. EJ offers his congratulations and proposes they all perform La Maze together. With sidelong glances, he deadpans or not. He is aware that the prospect of being a father must mean the world to Eric. Before Eric and Sloan leave, EJ jokes about their kids playing Little League together. Nicole stomps away from EJ. Chad returns from his run to his flat. As they converse about the kids being at Doug and Julie's, he and Stephanie start to flirt. A shirtless Alex approaches the door as Chad enters the shower. If he ever dresses, Stephanie wonders. He needs assistance choosing a shirt for his tonight's date. Chad emerges wearing a robe. For Chad, Alex holds up the shirts. Chad picks one out of frustration and slams the door. Gwen sits in Dimitri's lap after finishing her to-do list for the wedding at the hotel. She requests to have the wedding night take place before the ceremony since she is eager to get married tomorrow. He flinches away from Gwen's kiss. He is unable to accomplish this. She is terrified and wonders whether he really means he doesn't want a marriage. There is just so much to accomplish before the wedding, he says after flashing back to having sex with Leo. She is not satisfied. Although he needs to run some errands, he will return to conclude their talk. Dimitri departs, leaving Gwen puzzled. Before Lai directs her to a table, Connie engages in charming conversation at small bar. Alex walks in wearing a blue blazer, and Melinda frowns, wondering who her date is. He looks Melinda in the eyes. Lee pretends to be interested at their meal as Connie talks about being gluten-wary and how she is a true Salem girl. A flirty Alex, who is across the room, claims that he utilized a matchmaking agency to meet a woman who was out of his league. Melinda finds charm. Lai looks in their direction. He's probably upset with Melinda for trying to send him over the river for the hit on Stefan, Connie surmises. Stephanie cuts off Chad's tirade against Alex at home. She cuddles up to him and slyly wonders whether he could find something more fascinating than Alex. Dimitri approaches the door as they both proceed to the shower. He extends Chad and Stephanie invitations to Gwen and his wedding. A smug Chad claims he wouldn't trade that for anything. Chad wonders where they are going on their honeymoon after listing all of their combined transgressions. Hell, I hope. When Stephanie rejects the wedding in a similar manner, Chad slams the door in Dimitri's face. Nicole questions why EJ was acting as though Eric and Sloan were their new best buddies at home. EJ believes Sloan is very upset that she's carrying Eric's child despite his attempts at politeness. He is the one she loves, she assured him, not Eric. Although she is overjoyed to be expecting a child with him, she is heartbroken about Sloan. Her pregnancy just seems strange in some way. Eric informs a distraught Sloan that Nicole and EJ are having genetic testing done on their unborn child in a hospital room. He extols its virtues before departing to see what's keeping the doctor. Alone, Sloan worries that the baby's DNA won't match EJ's, proving that the child is Eric's. Eric apologizes for upsetting her by suggesting that their unborn child undergo genetic testing when he returns. Sloan convinces Eric that she wants it done for the sake of their child's security. She is only concerned for Nicole. She doesn't want bad news to reach her or EJ. Gwen worries why Dimitri wouldn't want to have sex with the woman he loves when Leo returns home. Flashing back to Dimitri, Leo begs him to remain quiet about their liaison and interprets Dimitri's reaction as nervousness related to the impending wedding. She shouldn't cancel the nuptials. Gwen is grateful to have her best friend in the world to correct her. As she gives him a hug, guilt floods his face. Melinda places her palm over Alex's when Lee notices her observing them. Lee adamantly maintains to Connie that Alex is innocent, while Melinda pretends to be interested in his in-depth discussion of the advantages of therapy and his connection with Stephanie. Connie, who has a fondness for nasty dudes, deems that a disgrace. She enjoys true crime and always supports the villain. She would want to visit a secret location to learn about all of his experiences. Alex makes it clear from across the room that he wants to get over Stephanie by dating someone like Melinda. That won't happen, she claims, since he talks too much, constantly takes his spectacles on and off, which is really bothersome, and most significantly, because he still has feelings for Stephanie Johnson. Gwen expresses regret for acting like a bridezilla when Dimitri arrives back at the Salem Inn. Leo, according to her, talked her down off the cliff. Before she leaves to go get the newspaper, they kiss uncomfortably. Dimitri gives Leo a passionate kiss alone. Nicole tells EJ at the Demira home that she is over Eric, but she finds it hard to think he will be wed to Sloan forever. They come to the conclusion that is how Sloan got pregnant. Nicole is aware that she has no control over Eric's way of life, but she must put EJ and their unborn child first, because she loves her life and has to. They revert to kissing on the couch after marveling at how adult that is. Lai discovers Melinda with their favorite wine after their failed dates. She claims that Alex was too preoccupied to hear about it because he was talking about his overused epiphanies and putting and taking off his non-prescription spectacles. To make amends for the previous night, she extends an invitation to Lai to join her. She even offers to let him check her for a wire while doing so. He beams. That seems incredibly appealing. Of course, I'm referring to the wine. As Melinda pours, he sits. As they go for dinner, Chad and Stephanie run into Alex in the apartment building hallway. He tells them about his failed date and inquires about their comfort level around his glasses. If he doesn't need them, Chad doesn't believe it's cool to wear them. Alex consents to removing them. Chad encourages Alex to go to the pub with them amidst the discomfort. The way is gladly led by Alex. Chad is given a dejected cheek kiss by Stephanie. Gwen realizes she lost her phone in the square and heads back to the hotel. Leo pushes Dimitri out of her room out of guilt for Gwen. Dimitri assures him that this union will be advantageous for everyone. Besides, Gwen can't be harmed by what she doesn't know. He gives Leo another passionate kiss. Thanks for watching if you like this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.